Hey, it's Stephen A. Williams, president and founder of the creditrepairshop.com. I wanted to do a review of our website. We made some updates, and a lot of people had just, was asking me to kind of go through this about how we can help people because that's the major thing is helping people with credit repair. If you have credit repair issues, especially with the way that the economy is right now, now is the time to do something about it because when everything turns around, you're going to be in the best position to be able to move forward and take advantage of new opportunities that will be available for you. One of the things that a lot of people that I still find to this day that they're really unaware of that they can actually challenge information on the credit reports. Now, when we talk about challenging that information, we're not talking about just challenging it to challenge it. We're talking about challenge for accuracy. One big question that you see online or you see on YouTube about credit repair is, well, if the account is if it's my account, am I able to challenge that account? And there's a yes and no answer to that. Yes, you can if it's not accurate. If you believe that on the basis that the way that it's being shown that it's unfair and it's inaccurate, it doesn't represent you the way that you believe that that account should be shown, then yes, you have a right. And you might be saying, well, why do I have a right to challenge it? That's because you didn't place that information on your credit report. But your credit report is, in a sense, like your reputation. And just like if someone was to say something about you on the street or at your place of employment, you would want to correct that individual, even though pieces of what they may say is true. The same plays for your credit reports, and you do have the right to say, hey, this information, the way that you have it placed on there, yes, this account is mine, but the way that you have this information on there is not the way that I believe it should be placed on there. And because this is information pertaining to me, it needs to be 100% accurate. And according to the Fair Credit Reporting Act, every furnisher who places information on your credit report has to follow that. So some of the things that we watch out for are medical collections, which they have actually made an update to where certain amounts of medical collections can't even show on your credit reports, and it can't show on it at all. And you have up to 1 year on major medical bills to take care of those or to start making payments on them before they can even place them into collection and place them on your credit reports. Identity theft, that's one of the issues that a lot of people run into. Other collections like credit card collections, late payments, foreclosures. You can go to my website and read a little bit more on that. But due to what happened in 2008, there's certain foreclosures that cannot even appear on your credit reports. Duplicated accounts could be where you had multiple student loans, where you had actually refinanced those student loans and they had the older student loans on there. They can't keep those on there because when a creditor looks at your credit reports, they're going to say, well, you have double the amount of student loans. So they must take off those duplicated accounts. Charge off and write off, those are when accounts go into collections. Let's just say for a credit card account, goes into, they must take uh, change the status of that, and that's when it becomes a charge off or a write off. That's after the account has been non performing for a certain amount of months. Usually for credit cards, it's going to be 6 months. Soft inquiries, most of the time you won't see soft inquiries on your reports, but you'll see a lot of them on there from marketing. And creditors can see this. It doesn't count hard against you, but other creditors can see these soft inquiries that don't, that you might have just looked at to see if you qualified for. This is like something that's hidden. A lot of people don't know about these, that they do show up on your reports. A good example is a lot of the new types of credit cards that are available. or credit that is available, they say, well, you can do inquiry. You can do this to see if you meet the requirements, and they consider that where it's not going to be a hard inquiry against you. Well, creditors are still going to be able to see that because they want to see how much stuff you're applying for. So some of the times you may want to work on even getting rid of those soft inquiries. Obviously, hard inquiries can hurt you, and we run into this a lot with auto uh, uh, inquiries where you went and you wanted to inquire about getting a car loan, and they ran your credit to 15, 16 different companies, and you only approved to have it done with one. So we can help you with that situation. Auto repossessions, you have a right to get all of the documentation when your car is repossessed. The auction statement, you want to make sure that that's right. You want to review your loan statements to make sure that nothing was done illegal on those, and you will see that there were either fees, or sometimes we've even seen where there was insurances that actually paid off the vehicle, and people didn't even know it, and they got sent, the lending company sent it to a debt collector, sold it to a debt collector, so they're actually getting paid. The debt collector is going to make money, and then the auto lender actually got paid for the insurance. It could be something called credit insurance. You just never know what they may hide the name under, and the car could have been paid off, and then they sell it off to a debt collector to make extra money. Incorrect personal data, you want to always make sure that that's correct, because if you have alias names where someone just misspelled your name by one letter, this can hurt you because it'll look like you're going around as an alias. Unidentified collections, we've seen these on multiple credit reports where there were collections on there that just said collection. It didn't even identify who was the original creditor or who it was from. You want to have those removed off your reports. Something that we also help people with are garnishments. It varies from state to state, but in some states you cannot be garnished if you make under a certain amount of income. And even if you are being garnished as a hardship, there's some ways that you can get it reduced or maybe even stopped. Settlements, obviously, this is something that you might have to deal with, and we do work with clients with doing settlements, so you're able to move on from collections that must be paid. It's not just about sending out letters and saying that the debt is not yours. That's not what we do at the credit repair shop. We actually go into a process after the accounts are 100% verified and validated. We do contact our clients and say, we think the next step is to move into settlements, and that could be done over a period of time. Bankruptcies, you can't actually state that a bankruptcy, if you filed a bankruptcy, that information it can be placed on your credit reports, but the credit reporting agencies did say that they're not going to be reporting bankruptcies, and also because the trustees do not report to put the bankruptcies on individuals' credit reports. This is something that is seeked out by LexisNexis and other organizations to actually find your public information and place it on a credit report. Another section that we used to do a lot of work in is the tax liens. What we do now is we can refer you to vendors that we use, recommend on that. But it's with basically working with an offer and compromise. If you have tax issues, the best thing that you need to do is to go to the IRS website. They have a qualification questionnaire, and you can see if you can qualify to get an offer and compromise. They do work with people. All you got to do is just kind of, get the process started. Before I finish out on this video, I just want to run through some of the results that we've gotten for clients, because I think that that's very important. This is my credit scores up to date, verified. I think that you need to follow people who do also practice what they preach. I'm not someone that's out here with bad credit. Uh, with results, you'll start seeing results in 45 to 60 days. We cannot say specifically when your file will be finished due to third party reviews of your information. That's the thing. A lot of people think that you're going to get this stuff done overnight. It's not that way, but we do promise to do hard work. That's the thing, is that this is going to be like we're on a team together, and you're going to be able to call and talk to someone on my team, and we're going to get this job done. It's not going to be about running from creditors. We're going to go straight head on with them. And if it's proven that you need to pay, we're going to work out deals to pay, because more importantly, we want you to be able to move forward. Not sure what's going on with one of my videos here, but here goes some of the results that we've gotten for people. You know, this is very important because results is a thing. This is when they used to uh, send it in the mail. They don't really do this anymore. They do it now by just uploading to the credit monitoring. So it's important that you have a paid credit monitoring service, because that's where they're going to update the results. Now, you know, everybody's trying to go paperless, save money, and save on postage, all that stuff. So that's why it's important to have a credit monitoring service. We do help people, like you can see on here, if you have uh, collection agencies that are suing you. We also have a service that we can help you with that. Here are some results from some of our customers. Here's some other accounts of obviously back when they used to send the results. These were some auto dealers. You can see on here some credit cards. Every situation is different though. This one was one here where I remember this one specifically. This was with a business client. We actually got a cancellation of debt for $36,248.30. This was a lot of back and forth, but this is when you're working, going back and forth with furnishers. These are some of the things that can happen where you can have the debt forgiven, but it takes work. I don't want to make it like this is something easy to do. It takes work, and people do get frustrated. I remember this client; he used to always be frustrated, but when the end result finally happened for him, and he had over 130 some thousand dollars in debt. This was just one of them. But when it finally happened for him, he was very happy. And that's one of the things that we started offering, is that with my customer service team, I was like, one of the things that we need to do for people is just allow them to call and just talk, you know, to kind of talk to them, to let them know and reassure them that we are doing the work. So that is something that we do offer. We answer our phone or we call you back. I promise you that. And it's going to take work. This is another one here where this was a couple, they were being sued. One by a payday lender, and another one was by this was Calvary debt collector for a credit card. This was dismissed. You can see these are the documents right here. We drew up the response and got those both dismissed. Our guarantee is that we're going to do hard work. That's the guarantee. Let us do this hard work for you. You know, another thing is that for all of these are some testimonials here, and I'm going to go to our payment plans real quick. I want to show you something, because this is going to blow your mind when you think about this. First, you're going to get a login portal where you're going to be able to see what work is being done. You can do that if you're, you know, up in the middle of the night, want to say, hey, what's going on? You can communicate with us in there, and we'll, you know, either call you back or communicate back in there. But this is something that I want you to look at. We only charge $9.95 to start, and then you can pick one of these plans here. This is the couples plan, is $174.99 for 6 months. All of these are 6 month plans. Something that I didn't even really talk about a lot is that really you're getting double your money for your investment in working on your credit, because we're going to work on your credit for 1 full year. That's 12 months. So you're going to pay for 6 months, but you're going to get 6 months free. And that's the thing. When you allow that process to happen, a year is going to pass. And depending on where your credit is, how bad it is, and you only know how bad that credit is, then you can determine, hey, work on my stuff for 1 full year if it's really, really bad. And that includes doing settlement, talking to creditors for you, all of that stuff. So you're going to want to really consider the value of what it is to work with our company over what other companies offer. All of my reps work in my office. I see them face to face. They know what's going on. They work in the trenches for customers. They know how to reassure you. They know that some of the times the answers don't come right away, but by us continually doing the hard work, it gets done. So if you need help with your credit, please visit us at thecreditrepairshop.com. Watch the video, What Makes Us Different. I'm going to show you this here, the video, What Makes Us Different. Because what I do on this video, it shows you my 8-point validation process, and it does work. It does really work. So you'll be able to see that. Watch this video here. Uh, it shows you step by step. I have made an updated one, and I'm going to place that also on here, so you might see the new What Makes Us Different video, but the 8-point validation process is still the same. And just in short, what is the 8-point validation process? That's a process where we uh, dispute to the credit reported agencies, TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian for credit repair, and we also dispute directly with the furnishers. Other services say they do that, but they don't. Reason why they don't do that, because when you go and dispute directly with the furnishers, there's going to be a lot of back and forth work, and they don't have the staff to be able to do that by phone. So go there and check that out. If you need your credit reports and scores, go to the website your3scores.com to grab those credit reports, and we use those credit reports to also work on your credit because it has all of the furniture information and all credit reports and all 3 scores. If you have debt collectors coming after you, grab my 3 pack of letters. You can get my cease and desist collection activities letter, statute of limitations letter, and debt validation letter. The links to all of those are below this video. Thank you for your time. Please subscribe to the channel. Please post your questions and comments, and I'll see you on the next video.